Hello, welcome to my house, welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I have an incredible idea. This week I have been sharing ideas that you can make for these coming holidays. Well, today is not the exception and today I'm going to show you how you can make this TV holder. Look at it. I think it's very useful and it's a perfect idea for a gift. You are going to use the material that you have left from previous projects and you can make your own combination. You can use it to put the TV control of your phone or for many other things, and you will decide if you want to make it longer or smaller, and I think it's perfect for these coming holidays, don't you think? But well, remember, it's very important that before we start you subscribe, and then I will give you the material list and the step by step. But well, let's don't lose more time. I hope that you like it and I hope that you enjoy making this amazing piece with me. Well, for this TV control holder, I'm going to use just a few material of this skein of yarn. I will use two different colors, and I will use these colors because I want them to combine with my couch. I will use a light material number 3 and I'm going to make a tight stitch, so that's why I'm going to use a crochet hook of number 3 millimeters. Okay, remember that you can use the combination that you want and that you can use the material that you have left from previous videos. Well, let's start. We are going to make a long strip of 1 meter with 15 centimeters of width. Okay, well, so with one thread and with our hook we will start making chains. We will try to make them not too tight, okay, and we are going to make 25 chains, 24 and 25. And remember, I told you I want to have 15 centimeters of width, so yes, 25 chains are 15 centimeters. It's important to have the measurements so we can take them as a reference, because according to the yarn we are using, the measurements or the number of chains will change, okay? Or if you want, you can make it wider. It's up to you. We will make 3 chains more. Well, look, right away we are going to insert our hook in the first chain. We will take the thread and pull like this in each stitch 5 times, and we will keep them in our hook. At the end, in your hook you must have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the first chain that we made, remember. Once we have 5, we are going to bring them through all together, make 1 chain, and here we have like the first petal of the stitch, you see? And now we are going to climb, okay? So we will pull right here in the center. We are going to insert the hook, take the thread and pull. So here we have 1, then 2, here at the end of the first petal, this will be 3, 4, and next to it 5. And always we must have 5 loops at the end. Once we have them, bring them through. We are going to close with 1 chain, and now we have the second petal. Then again we will pull and we will repeat. In the center where we pull, we are going to insert our hook and pull. So this will be 1, then in the middle, you see, taking both threads, 2, then at the end of the last petal, here in the stitch next to it, we are going to insert our hook. This will be 3, then in the next chain 4, and in the next chain 5. And as you could see, I turned yarn over before right away I insert the hook. So look, this is the stitch that I choose to make this TV control holder, okay? But you will decide which stitch you want to use. I wanted to show you a different stitch so we can learn both, making the stitch and the TV control holder, right? And like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Well, before I let you go, please try to pull all the threads at the same distance, okay? I will review and I will make one more with you so you can see exactly where you need to insert the hook. And well, like this is how we are going to continue for the rest of the row. Well, I finished the row. If we measure it, we should have 15 centimeters. Do you see? Well, now to make the second row, turn around and go up with 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. We will start in the second chain the same. Right away, we will insert the hook and we will pull. So here we have 1, 2, then where we start 3, then in the middle, you see in this long thread 4, then in the center of the last petal 5. Pull and bring them through 1 chain, and again here we will start, insert the hook in the center, pull 1, in the middle 2, in the center 3, next to it 4, and in the next center 5. So we will try to complete in all the spaces the 5 loops that we need. And we are going to make petals over petals. So we will try to climb and look for spaces where we can insert the hook until we complete the 5 loops that we need. You see, taking both threads and in the center 5, then once we have them, bring them through and 1 chain, and like this we will continue the whole row and all the rows with the same stitch, okay, until we have a long strip of 1 meter. Okay, so see you there. I will get ahead and I will continue following the same instructions. Well, look, I made more rows and I have 1 meter. Then from each side we will fold to make the back, and we will fold to have 18 centimeters. Well, once you are sure, we are going to put some markers to point it out where we are going to sew, or in my case, where I'm going to join. I'm going to use an extra row to join here in both sizes and all along the strip until I arrive to the other side. Before you join, it's important that you put the object that you want to keep inside to see if the centimeters are enough or you need more or less according to the object you want to keep. Well, we are going to repeat the same in this side too. I'm going to put some markers, and now I'm going to show you how we are going to join. Well, once you are sure and you put some markers, now we are going to join. We are going to make a single crochet row all around with the same color before we continue with the next stitch. Okay, so like I finished here, I have the thread in this side. So I'm going to start here and we are going to take 1 stitch from here and 1 stitch from the other side. So first here, insert your hook and take 1 from the other side. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to make half double crochet instead. Yes, because I want them to look a little bit longer. So I'm going to make half double crochet all around it, and I'm going to continue with this stitch, and when I arrive to the other side here, remember I'm going to continue with the same stitch, and I'm going to take 1 stitch from each side until here, and then all around here and also here, and see you there. Well, I will stop here because when we arrive here in the corner and when we arrive here in this edge, it might be a little bit complicated because we need to follow the stitch and we have to be careful that we don't reduce. Okay, don't make this part too tight. So here in the corner we are going to make 2 half double crochet to go all around and don't distort the corner. Then we will continue with half double crochet. Be careful and continue straight. If you want, you can put some markers, because if we insert the hook in a different part, this part may distort. So be careful and respect, follow the path of the stitch and insert your hook in the right place to mark the edge. So it's important we make this, because with this also we are going to reinforce this part, because this part will help all the weight from the objects that we are going to carry, okay? So it's important that we make this, and remember not skip spaces and not make this part too tight, because it might reduce. Well, then look, when we are about to arrive to the corner, we are going to put 2 half double crochets in the same space, so this the corner can go around and keep with the shape. Look, it has to look like this. As you could see, I respect and I didn't distort the shape. So then I'm going to continue with the half double crochet, and remember, in this part while I make this stitch, I join. So I'm going to take 1 stitch from here and 1 stitch from the other side. So well, let's continue making this row of half double crochet and see you at the end. And remember, we will repeat the same in the other side. Well, I finished to make the row of half double crochet. Now that I'm here, I'm going to make a single crochet row in this edge, and I will repeat the same in the other side. Okay, once we finish, we will change color. But well, for now, let's finish this single crochet row first with this color, and then we will make a different stitch with a different color to give it a final touch. Okay, but see you there. Now I'm going to change color. I'm going to start in the middle of the end of the bag, here on one side. I will go up with 2 chains, will skip 2, and in the third I will insert my hook and make a double crochet. And right there I'm going to make 4. So here I have 3, 4, then 2 chains to make the picot, all of them in the same stitch, remember, and then again in the same space the next 4 double crochet. We are making this double crochet of 2 crochet, so here we have 4, then 2 chains, skip 1, 2, and in the third single crochet, then 2 chains. Look how beautiful, right? Well, if you want, you can use a different stitch, but I like this one, and I think that I haven't crocheted this stitch with you, so I wanted to show you. Well, look, here in the corner we are going to make 1 shell, and it will depend of the stitch, but sometimes you may make a single crochet here in the corner, but in this case, following the pattern, we have to make here a shell. So that's why we are making here a shell, but you can make a single crochet too. We should follow the stitch as it goes, okay? And try not to skip so much spaces and not to pull or tie too much the stitch, because we may distort and reduce the size of our project, okay? So like this is how we are going to continue the whole row with this color. And at the end, if you want, you can iron with plenty of steam using a protection under, and then, well, let's see how it looks. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed making this TV control holder, or for your phone, or for the keys, or for what else. Please tell me and let me know here in the comments. In these weeks, I will try to share more ideas that you can make for this coming Christmas as a gift. I want to share different ideas. I know that many of you give scarves or beanies. Well, there is more. Like these beautiful ideas are very useful and helpful, and I'm sure that the person that received this gift will be very happy to have something like this in their houses, right? You can make a lot in different colors with different combinations, textures, sizes, and I think it will be an amazing idea. But well, if you make it, please let me know. Don't forget to follow me in all my social media, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much and see you in the coming videos. Thank you. Bye bye.